You know, something just dawned on me just a second ago about these so-called fathers that are out here. You know, some of these modern fathers who are claim they're fathers and never around the kids at the time. Always making promises the butts can't cash a check with. Let me explain. This is DJ Wolf Live. Alright guys, something that just dawned on me recently, and I was thinking about this. This is from someone I know. Now, I'm not going to go into any detail about it, about that person or that person's kids, because there's no real reason, no real need to. But I can tell you from experience about what I know about people like that. First of all, I think I've talked about this before. It was this guy on Facebook years ago, and I was on my personal Facebook account one night. Matter of fact, it happened to be on my birthday about 4 years ago. And this dude was talking about fertility queen. He referred to black women as just being fertility queens. I'm like, really? Why? Here's one of my things. Why do we simp up on the most simplest ass things? You don't look at your black women as being just queens. You said fertility queens. Excuse my French. This nigga referred to black women as fertility queens. Even I wouldn't go there. You know? I think of our women as more than just queens. That's true. Because not everybody can be a queen if they haven't become a princess. That's number one. Number two, you got to be a lady before you can even get to that point. I'm going to say that for a fact. I would never claim a black woman the queen unless she's a lady first. And I mean that. I don't give a damn who she is. That's real talk. All right. Now, on to what I was going to talk about. Some of these so-called guys who claim that they're fathers because they got kids and not realizing you ain't taking care of them. That's not being a father. I'm sorry. I had to go back to that. I was thinking about somebody in particular that I know. Now, they claim that they, are about the business of the children, but they're never around their kids. They never took any strides to not only take care of the kids and be in the kids' life, but to make sure that their kids have a good, decent childhood. Or that, they're taken care of in a good, decent home. Or that they're fed. Or that they're clothed and clean. You got guys out there like that. They want to make the claim for something that they never really done. I consider them the worst fathers in the world. Now, you've heard from time to time how I talk about issues I had with family, but I would never consider my dad the worst father in the world. He wasn't even close. I can honestly say that because it's true. But I know of fathers there are ridiculously horrible and claiming that their father won. I said, no, you're not. No, you're not. Never was, never had been. You got guys that do this all day long, claiming there's something that they're not or never was. They're the worst in the world. Oh yeah, I take care of my kids. They make claims that. But what I hate is a father who claims he's a father to his kids and never really spent any time with his children. Never spent any quality time with the kids. Never did anything with the kids. Not as much as even take them on a trip. My father has been and still is a father to me. He's been the father, always. first before anything else. But in order for you to be a father, you gotta be a man first. You can't be, just because you can make babies don't mean that you're going to be responsible for taking care of them, or even attempt to be responsible for taking care of them. See, that's the misnomer in our community too. Just like it is for women to claim that they're mothers and they leave the kids at home all nasty and disheveled and cold and hungry while they go hoard their ass on the street. Same deal. I consider I consider the same thing in cases for both. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, if you're not a man first, don't claim yourself to be a father unless you're a man first, because only men take care of the kids. They don't just talk about it, they do it. That's what men do. You know what I'm saying? You got guys out here that talk it, that don't do shit with their kids, or don't even own the kids that they know are theirs. I hate that. I gotta keep it 100. See, it's funny about our culture. We can talk about everybody else's culture, we can criticize it, but when it comes to your own, or about you, you're the last person to want to deal with it. At least verbally anyway. You don't want to deal with it on a verbal level. You don't want to hear it. You just go out your business and ignore it, pretend like, you know. We got to stop this shit. We got to stop ignoring what's there in plain sight. Them kids today should not be ignored by parents. Not either one. I'll say that. And like I said again, and I'll repeat it again, don't claim yourself to be a father if you ain't no man. And when I say that, like what I'm saying right now, is that real men take care of their children. I say this. And when I say real men take care of their children, I'm talking about real men are going to be in their kids' lives, regardless of who the mother is. Because the kids didn't ask for the mother or the father. Okay? But the father and mothers who are involved in the creation of the child need to be there in a positive role and need to be there rightly taking care of the kids, not just talking about it. Because we got a lot of people that like to talk about it and don't want to do it. That's mothers and fathers. You know? You got mothers out there like that, like to have kids as trophies sometime and tell people they got kids and don't take care of them at all. And yet want to go out there and whore every weekend with everybody. Now this I know, there are women out here that do that. Y'all know somebody who do that. Okay? But don't spend quality time with the kids. But they'll blame all the baby daddy or daddies that it's their fault that they ain't spend time with them. If you ain't doing it, you just as much as fault as he is. Whether he's there or not. And that's a fact. I'm going to say that. I know some of y'all are going to be butthurt about it. I don't care. This is just my opinion, and I have a right to it. And I have a right to express what I feel about what I see out here. I have every right to do that. Because I'm seeing that there's still a big problem and a big gap in our communities where some things we shouldn't have to worry about what white people think or see or whatever. This is something you should be doing any goddamn way. You can't blame white people for that. I'm sorry. You cannot do it. You can't make excuses about it. Tired of this shit. Tired of this mess. I'm so tired of it. You know? And then you look for somebody else to help you take care of them. Well, it take a village. Well, I guess so, because half of y'all ain't taking care of your kids. Shit. And some of y'all don't do a good job when you do. Or at least there's some that attempt to. Or at least they claim to. You know? Seriously. I'm saying, and you can't be about, oh, well, I like the one woman I was talking about on another podcast. Well, I didn't get to go to my prom, so I want my son to take me because I was pregnant with him and I had to skip my prom because I was pregnant with him. So he owed me because I never got a chance to go to my prom. Don't be selfish about your. Don't have a selfish mentality. Let's put it like this. Don't have a selfish mentality towards your kids because of something you weren't able to do. Or jealousy. I know for a fact there are parents like that. I know personally there are parents like that. It have been like that. You know? There's some things I didn't get a chance to do as a kid, but I made sure my son got to do all of the things that I didn't get to do. All the positive things that I always wanted to do, never got to do, he got to do. And more. And you know what? I wasn't the least bit envious about it. I really wasn't. I mean, the only one I probably was the sports thing, because I didn't get to do the organized sports like he did. But that's cool. I mean, I got over it real quick. Because I thought about, you know what? You didn't, but you got a chance to get involved with your kids doing it. And that was the thing that really warmed my heart. At least when even though I didn't get to do a lot of that with my folks. It's a long story. I'll tell you about that on another podcast. At least when I got to see my son get involved with that, sports, I was sort of involved with him on some degree. But at least I got to see him do the very things I didn't get to do. And that warmed my heart, because I was like, I'm not going to hold my kids back from doing stuff that they could be doing out here with other kids. That's what develops your kids. It's the camaraderie and everything like that, and discipline. You know? And I feel personally that I was pleased about it. I'm happy that I gave him an opportunity to do everything that I didn't get to do growing up. And I don't really regret that. You know. Now, have I had my own personal regrets about me not being able to do some of those things when I was growing up? I have. I've gotten over it. But as an adult, I'm doing a lot of things now that I've been wanting to do since after I raised my kids, and that's even more rewarding for me. And I'm able to do it at the time that I'm actually able to do it. On top of that, you know, so I'm even more ecstatic about that, even further on. You know. Jeez. Here's the thing. Oh, I did get a checkup. I am a little overweight by about, I say almost 10 pounds or more. And I did get a meal plan because I almost forgot to get it. So I definitely got to work on it. I got to get back in shape, guys. And I really would like to do it before next month, because I got a big thing going on next month that I got to attend to. So, and I want to be in what they call fit weight. There's another name for it. Fighting weight, so to speak. I should be able to do it at least 10 pounds. At least if I could get, 15 pounds might be a little bit more to ask for, considering it's the holidays. Speaking of that, I'm going to reiterate it again. I'm hoping to do a special show, 2 or 3 shows between, really maybe 4, between Wednesday and next Friday. One of them will all be DJing. I'm going to do some of that. I got to. A couple of podcasts, and it might even involve a recording session. So I'm not sure yet. I'm in the process of debating about the recording session part. But and I'm going to try to put out. Matter of fact, I might work on that tomorrow. It's released the first installment of Old Mud. I've been threatening to do that for months, and I got a couple of more, one or more sidekicks for Old Mud, but I don't think I want to involve those in with Old Mud, although I think I want to, but I may not. The reason why, because the other characters that I'm going to bring along, I think I'm going to just create a different program for them, for the kids. No cussing. At least I'm going to try not to. Well, no, it ain't going to be no cussing. I can't. It will talk about things that you know, the do's and don'ts. So I'm going to make sure that I get involved with that as well. Because kids need to know that now more than ever. More than ever. You know. So I'm going to work on that. Don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to work on it. It's going to be a process with those two other characters. But Old Mud is going to be like off the riff, you know, or somebody said off the rip. In other words, impromptu, basically ad-libbing. That's basically going to be Old Mud. I was going to write a scripted treatment for him, but I said no, I'm going to do it for the other two characters I have. When I say, I'm not going to go into detail, but you already know about Old Mud. If you hadn't seen the video, there's actually a promo trailer that comes up that talks about the character, and then I got a 2-minute walkthrough by Old Mud, and he's talking about his things. He's just like a slight introduction, but not really, not the full one, but. I'll get to that, and that's the other thing I want to talk about. I decided to go ahead and do my animation. Instead of doing animation, I'm going to do puppeteering. I've been wanting to do puppeteering for a long time. Other than animation I still want to do. Not sure if that's going to happen anytime soon. I have the software. I just don't have the time to work on it. I really don't. I had talked with a YouTuber, a well-known YouTuber. Now he has over 1.5 million followers now. And he worked on his cartoon series for years. And he uses the same software that I'm trying to use. I've done animation before. I've actually took I've done probably about a 10-second animation I did with my dog talking. I still can't find the video. I've been looking all over for it. It's just a 10-second clip. I thought I posted before on YouTube one time before. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I did. I just wish, like I said, and I'm being totally honest, I wish I had the time to work on it, man. Animation is, there are software apps that I can use. There was one in particular I use. It used like what they call a roller scope, where you can actually draw over it and do it. But it takes time too. But that ain't an app. The other animation software I have actually cuts that time in half. But I just wish I had the time. If I had the time to do the animation, man, it would be off the scale. Because I have a ton of ideas for animation. I just don't have the time to really do it like I want to. So I decided to switch over to puppeteering. Oh damn! You know what? I just forgot I was supposed to be doing something else with that too. Jeez. Well, but. It's coming soon, so I will be doing it. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. I knew it was the reason I was in Walmart. I forgot all about it. Damn. I was supposed to get the wardrobe for the characters, man. I forgot. I was right there. I forgot all about it. Damn it. Because I'm too busy in the mood for the holiday, for Thanksgiving. So I guess I had to go online and order it. Just like I started to. Well, I didn't want to. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got for right now. I will be doing a podcast on something I don't know yet. I haven't really been on the news I was on a little bit this week, but not like I usually do. All right, guys. This is DJ Wolf That's all I gotta say. Again, questions or comments or any show ideas or anything of the like regarding my channel, my podcast, my website, which is for alltohearmedia.net. Put the number 2 in for All to Hear Media, and it's for alltohearmedia.net. A new website. And actually, I'm thinking about posting some exclusives on there as well. Actually, I do have a couple of music exclusives on there already, so I'm planning on putting more on there. So check out my SoundCloud as well. SoundCloud.com/DJWolfAKM. SoundCloud.com/DJWolfAKM. All right, guys. This is DJ Wolf. Again, also commentaries on YouTube for All to Hear TV. That includes you guys on Spreaker. Check out my for All to Hear TV channel on YouTube. Much content and a lot more. All right, guys. Also, questions or comments, anything you want to talk about, show topics, suggestions, videos you want to post, drop me a line. DJWolfLive@AOL.com. That's DJWolfLive@AOL.com. All right, guys. This is DJ Wolf. That's all I got for right now. I'm trying to fight this daggone hardcore ass jacked hole traffic. Whew. That's all I got. I'm out.